Hello, and welcome back to my channel, My Inner Palette. My name is Ingrid, and I'm so super excited that you're here today. Today, we're going to be talking about energetic cords and what are they, how do we create them, how does the energy work around it, and how we can start releasing them. So for that, my loves, at the end, I'm going to be teaching you a specific meditation that you can do to dissolve these energetic cords that are keeping you stuck in different things in life, okay? If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, to hit the like button, and share this video with your family and friends or whoever you think that might benefit from such practice, which, to be honest, I think that everyone would benefit from this type of practices. So first thing first, what are energetic cords? I bet that you've heard that you have energetic cords with certain people, but what you might not be realizing is that we are sharing energetic cords with everyone and everything. We are sharing energy the whole time. And how does this happen? I don't want to go into the detail in this video on what is our energetic anatomy, but I will talk very briefly about the main 7 chakra system that we do have in our energetic anatomy. So first of all, we have, I'm going to start the other way around so you can see it, but we have the crown chakra, then we have the third eye chakra, we have the throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra that is just in your solar plexus area. Then we have the sacral chakra that is around 2 fingers down from your belly button. And then finally we have the root chakra. Each one of these chakras rules different things, different themes in a way, in our body, in our energetic field. So the root chakra, which is the first one at the bottom, is the one that is all about survival. The second chakra, it's all about creativity, sexuality, and the emotions. The third chakra, the solar plexus, is related to what you do, how you act, all the things that you're doing in your life. The fourth chakra is related to who you are in this lifetime, like your identity and who I am, really. Then the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, is all about communication, about saying and also listening in an honorable way. And then we have the sixth chakra, which is like how you see the world and what are the filters that you have on you allowing yourself to see the world. And finally, we have the crown chakra, and the crown chakra is about what you know. And it's also the connection with your higher self or spiritual self, however you want to call it. So now understanding all these chakra systems, it's like a very limited description of all of it. The other thing to understand here is that the energy flows through them as a donut. I have a video that is called Taurus, and it talks a little bit more about this sacred geometry shape as well that emulates our energetic field, our auric field. So this donut goes around us like this and then comes back up and down, and it goes around our whole energetic field as a little cocoon, like a little energy egg, let's say. So it goes under our feet, over our head, to the back, to the front. When we look at our energetic fields, whenever we are walking around, picture that this is your energetic field. You're walking around and then you are close to someone, you share some type of energy, but then it wasn't like a meaningful relationship or anything like that. And you might just like, okay, I'll move, the other person moves, and that was that. Like you separate your energy quite easily. Now what happens with people that either trigger you or people that you actually have deeper bonds? And this could be family members, close friends, your very close relationships as well, like partnerships and things like that, at work and so on. So when these people that you're dealing with more often you start creating this exchange of energy between them and you. And when this happens, then the energy looks like this. And you're having different energetic codes between you and the other person. What is an energetic code then? Is when I'm sending energy out, my energy goes out to them, they accept to a certain stage and unconsciously my energy, and they also send me energy back to my auric field, my energetic body. When this happens, all the energy that I have from other people doesn't serve me because I cannot use energy that is from someone else. And they cannot use my energy either. So there are different type of symptoms that you might start experiencing. It's like, oh, I'm feeling like exhausted and this and that. This is like pretty much how we create them. And it usually happens very unconsciously or with our subconscious mind, our programs. What do I mean by programs? I'm going to put here an example. When you were little, for example, you had your mom, you were little, you were doing something, your mom came in and was like, no, that is not how you do this. You are supposed to be doing this way. And you're like, okay, so you've got invalidated. Your whole persona is like, oh, I'm doing things wrong because it's like a good and bad way of doing things. And in reality, there's no good or bad, but in that time you thought, okay, my mom, she's bigger than me, she knows what she's doing. Usually they don't. She knows what she's doing, she's teaching me this, and I must obey. And what I was doing was wrong. So I am wrong, I don't deserve, and then you start like getting into this route of like, I am not good enough, I don't deserve to be recognized, and what other limiting beliefs and patterns that you create, they can go on and on. This is just a tiny example. So when this happens, for example, you got energetic codes that your mom sent to you, invalidating you first on how you're doing things. So some energetic cords, they go to your third chakra. Some other ones, they go to your sixth chakra because it's like, no, my son, this is how you're supposed to see the world. Not how you see it, but how I see it. This is your mom speaking, by the way. So you say like, okay, mom, I'm going to see things as you see things. And to honor you, I'm going to accept your energetic cords into my sixth chakra, right? And then what happens when you're older, you're like, I'm going to be doing this my own way. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. And you start hearing the voice of your mom. This is not how you do things. You're supposed to do X, Y, Z first. Oh, crap. And you think like, okay, the energetic cords at this stage, they start getting activated. And sometimes you're like, oh, what a headache I'm feeling. Just because you were going to try something new and then you started like activating these cords. What a headache. Then, oh, my stomach hurts for some reason. And why? Is because you're activating other people's energy within your own energetic field. So this is one example. Another example could be a mom that is very like worried all the time. She's always scared that something's going to happen to her offspring, right? So it's like, oh, where is my son? I wonder, what is he doing? How is he doing in school? Or like, even if you're like older, you've already received like all of these worries over and over and over when you were little. And then as an older person, your mom might still be worrying about you when you're traveling or when you're like, I don't know, partying somewhere or whatever it is. And your mom is just worrying about you. So here it's like, oh, sometimes you start feeling like anxious. You start feeling stressed without no apparent reason. And why? Because these energetic cords, they start activating in your auric field once more. So sometimes a lot of these emotions that you're feeling, they're not necessarily yours. And here is where like the energetic field, you cannot use that energy, but it activates different emotions within you because it's what you've learned since a very young age from usually your caregivers, right? So mom and dad, they have polluted your auric field quite a bit, but with the best intentions, apparently. So that would be the other example, sending, like, for example, worry energetic cords to someone else, where it would depend of what is the other person worried about, that where you're gonna be accepting and receiving this energetic cords. And this is how they get activated as well, right? So if you're doing something that is not according to the patterns that you are usually going through in your subconscious mind that you learned when you were little, then yes, of course, you're going to start activating this energy. Why? Because you haven't cleansed it yet. So this is why in this video, I want to show you a meditation on how to start dissolving this energetic cords. And I would recommend you to do it like as a maintenance, like once a month or something like that. Not necessarily every single day, because it can be a lot. So if you do it just like once a month and just keep up with it, you're gonna start feeling more yourself. Because the idea is that when we're cleaning our energetic field, the other thing is to make yourself aware of the patterns that you're holding. Because if you just clear the energetic cords, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get the cords back again. So this goes in combination of observing your thoughts, observing the patterns. Every time that something triggers you, you have the choice to act differently. So if you act differently and you start putting boundaries, let's say, as an example, you're a grown woman or man, you have your own home, your mom comes to visit you, and you are cleaning, you are cooking, or doing something different to what she would do. She comes in and she starts telling you, that's not how we do things. You should be doing this X, Y, Z, and these are the steps. And you're like, okay, mom, if you bow down, it's like, okay, you're accepting the energetic cords again as an adult. But why? Because the pattern is still there, so it's still active. The other way that you can do is that after doing this type of meditations once a month, is that you say, Mom, you know what? I appreciate your input, but this is how I do it at my home. This is my house. You're here a guest, and I love you, but just please go sit, and I'll just keep on doing my thing here because this is how I do things. And in that case, what is it that you're doing? Your mom is trying to send you like an energetic cord, and you're like, I don't think so, and you're putting a boundary. So this is why it's so important that you start making all of these patterns aware, that you start becoming aware of your own patterns or of your own limiting beliefs. So then you can catch them in the fly and say like, I don't think so. So your mom is going to be like, but I don't understand. Like, this was our pattern. Why is it not working? Because you're putting an energetic boundary as well. And to do this, we usually do it by speaking. Why is this important that we actually communicate and express healthy boundaries? It's very simple. Everything is energy. Everything has a vibration. Words are a representation of our vibrations as well. So when we are putting everything into words, we are actually helping the vibrations to be this like a wall, So you don't get other people's energy within your auric field, even if you're so close to them that you can actually share the energy. So when we're putting this energetic boundaries, instead of like doing this, we start separating the energies. We become one, and whenever this is gonna happen, you're like, right? This is what we really truly want, because then we can live in much more harmonious emotions like joy, fulfillment, gratefulness, and so many other things. Let me know in the comments if you have experienced different limiting beliefs and that you've identified different patterns that you have. I would love to know in the comments. And well, my friends, now we're gonna be jumping into the guided meditation to teach you how to dissolve different energetic cords and even generational energetic cords. meaning that they're coming from generations back, grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on and forth. Welcome to this cord cutting meditation. My name is Ingrid, and I will be guiding you throughout the process. First, find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down in a relaxed position. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, sighing them out with a soft with each breath. Feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Release any tension, let go of worries, and repeat to yourself that you are in the present moment, here and now. Begin by visualizing a bright golden door in front of you. You can see a soft golden light emanating from behind its corners. As you move towards the door and start opening it, a bright golden light surrounds you. Feel its warmth and a sense of peace and unconditional love that it's providing to you. You are being greeted by your spiritual family, your guides, and anyone you have loved in this lifetime that has transitioned to this realm. Everyone is here to support you in your spiritual process and to help you cut energetic cords that have been weighing you down. Now is the time to let them go. Everyone is cheering you on to release the weight, to let go of what no longer serves you, and they're happy that you're starting to reclaim your own personal energy. Now is the time to set your intention for this session, knowing that you are being supported. Repeat the following after me. I call upon divine guidance and protection as I embark on this cord-cutting journey. I release all energetic ties that no longer serve my highest good, allowing me to move forward with clarity, freedom, and love. Throughout your life, you have been exchanging energy with everyone around you, creating energetic cords between you and them. When this happens, some of your energy stays with them, and some of their energy stays with you. If your energy is spread out somewhere else, you cannot use it, and you also can't use someone else's energy. Some symptoms you might experience are lack of clarity and confusion. energetic ties that don't allow you to move freely in life, and lack of self-love. Sometimes these energetic cords can be present from many past generations, from your caregivers, usually mom and dad. Today, you will do deep work to release whatever you feel comfortable with releasing. Start by visualizing or feeling the energetic cords that connect you to other people, situations, or past experiences. These cords may appear as lines of energy extending from your body to others, including generational lines up to 5 generations back from mom and dad or from your caregivers. Take a moment and observe. Where are these cords located? Do they have any colors? Do they have a texture? Are they thin or are they thick? Are they in a straight line or all tangled up? How do they feel? Do different cords have different sensations in your body? Remember to keep breathing and just observe the cords. Don't judge them. Do you have any cords connected to past situations? Are there any images coming up for you? Perhaps a particular group of people that are showing up in this practice? It is time to do some cord cutting now. Envision a beam of golden, soft light emanating from your heart center and connecting to both of your hands. With intention, guide these beams of light on your hands to gently and lovingly cut through each cord. Whenever you cut a cord, visualize how they pulverize into golden soft dust that starts raising and releasing from the root of your soul and the root of the souls of others. As you do this, affirm, I lovingly release all energetic attachments and cords that no longer serve my highest good. I am free to be my true self, independent of any external influences. I forgive and release with love. If there are any cords that you are unable to cut, it's okay. Let them be. You might not be ready to cut them yet. Just observe and see if you can identify why they are there. Now turn your gaze and look over your right shoulder. Are there any family members and energetic cords attached to your father's side of the family. Count up to 5 generations back. What do these cords look like? Do you know why they're there? How do they feel in your body? Where are they connected to you? Now turn your gaze and look over your left shoulder. Are there any family members and energetic cords attached to your mother's side of the family? Count up to 5 generations back. What do these cords look like? Do you know why they're there? How do they feel in your body? Where are they connected to you? Repeat the cord cutting process with the golden light emanating from your hands while you repeat, I lovingly release all energetic attachments and cords that no longer serve my highest good. I am free to be my true self, independent of any external influences. I forgive and release with love. I lovingly release all energetic attachments and cords that no longer serve my highest good. I am free to be my true self, independent of any external influences. I forgive and release with love. Now take your time to cut as many cords as you wish. After cutting each cord, visualize a golden light softly dropping on you as a big, big sphere with all your energy returned to you. Feel a sense of lightness and freedom as you incorporate your energy back to your body. Let it cover all of you, from your head to your feet. Send love and gratitude to yourself and to those you have just released. Take a few moments to breathe deeply and integrate the experience. You can now return to the golden door and start saying goodbye to your spiritual family for now. Thank them. Thank the divine, your guides, and any other spiritual support for their assistance. You can return to your body now. Start wiggling your fingers and toes. Start moving your head around. And when you're ready, return to the room and open up your eyes. Remember that this practice is here for whenever you need to connect to your spiritual family and release energetic cords. After this cord cutting session, take some time to rest and nurture yourself. Make sure to drink water to ensure you are grounding yourself. Journal about your experience or engage in any other self-care activities that feel nourishing to you. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And if you have, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and make sure to share this with your family and friends or someone that could benefit to releasing some stuck energy from other people. And I hope that you have a beautiful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. So I'll see you next time. Bye.